Spark Newcastle from NCTV45.
Happy Wednesday, August 27th. The sun is shining, the sky is bright, and Newswatch is straight ahead. We'll be back right after these messages.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Give Mangina Outside Services a call when you want a yard project done and done right. Bud Mangina is the owner, and he and his staff will do just about any yard project, and he also does hauling of your trash and unwanted items. Mangina Outside Services covers the greater Newcastle area with very affordable prices. Tell Bud you heard this message on NCTV45, and you'll receive a 10% discount. Call 724-614-3658. That's 724-614-3658. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
When I'm on the go, I take NCTV45 with me.
Hey, and thanks. Newswatch is here. It's Wednesday, August 27th. And if you saw her again last night, she's probably watching Newswatch today. Let's get to our stories. Route 18, still with that construction from the disposal plant in Newcastle down to Coppell. Expect delays. They're resurfacing it, and the same guys that did Highland Avenue are doing that. And I can't say enough, Highland Avenue is a pleasure to travel. So keep that in mind if you have to head that way. In other things in and around town, okay, we've already told you about when Forges roared, okay, at the Historical Society. Some of these things, very, very important that you get a chance to go see. That's why I've mentioned them more than once. The photography exhibit. Downtown Newcastle is a great place to be, and its surrounding communities. Just a shout out, hoping people enjoy that. Let's not forget to save the date, and the date is today. that at the 1:30 at the dental refresh stage, they're having that community blueprint session to help make Newcastle a better place. Now, if you can't make it then, 6 o'clock and 7:30 at the Ben Franklin Learning Center. It's also there. And not this weekend, but the next weekend at the Historical Society, they have that Indian relic exhibit. You should check that out. And also a shout out to the Beanery, one of our advertisers. They're coming up, the Beanery Depot and Deli. You'll be seeing their ads in September. They're having a car cruise September 7th from 2 to 6 in Mahoningtown. Make sure you check that out. And once again, I know when we say anytime on your time, you should definitely go back and watch Monday's Newswatch just to see the fantastic job put on by Mr. Phil Sinceri and the Memories Car Cruise people. Fantastic day downtown. Absolutely a pleasure to be around. Don't forget that if you see Steffi Felina today, say hi and ask her how you can get a ticket to her recognition dinner. They're $25 and it's at the Cascade Park Pavilion. Steffi was the Lawrence County trivia person, and she's been with them since the 80s. You should check that out. Also, we're nearing to get to the Spiritual Path Church and some of the things they have going on. This weekend, they have the monks of Gaydon Chartiste, and I hope I say that right. That's August 30th and September 1st. And a shout out to them that if anybody has a cell phone video or anything, feel free to send it in to NCTV. You can do that at NCTV45@gmail.com. Even if it's a snapshot and a little of what went on with your program, we'll take a look at it and try to get it on for you. Dr. Raymond Mooney, is coming. You might have seen him on the Today Show and MSNBC, also Oprah. He's going to be there September 20th, and those tickets are $50, so you're not going to want to miss that. And last but not least, celebrate 130 years with the Newcastle Salvation Army, October 25th. Former Steeler John Cole is going to be there. You're not going to want to miss that. A shout out to Dan's Auto. That's another advertiser coming on board in September. And Lutton Auto Repair and Crazy Car Restoration. That's Norman Lutton. And Norm was one of the people we interviewed at the Car Cruise Sunday. You're going to want to definitely check that out. Now, as I was traveling through our beautiful city, one of the things that I came across was a few people putting together some trees. They had planted a tree. They had put up a plaque. And this comes from the Lawrence County Department of Planning and Community Development, Danielle Russell, okay? And we're going to go and take a look at what they did right now. This is NCTV45 and the Urban Conservation Area. A tree was just planted. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
The trees that are in this area were planted through a grant that was funded by the DCNR. You can see on here they were a county program that the County Planning Department and the Conservation District worked together to do. And there's lots like this all over town.
Thanks. And your name was?
Lauren Anderson.
Thank you, Lauren. This is NCTV45. Thanks a lot, Danielle. We appreciate your work. Now, you may have recalled a video that I aired as just a brief. Let's take a look at that, and you'll see Faye from Newcastle Public Works taking care of our downtown. As you can see, beautification continues as Faye from Public Works weeds around the trees in front of Washington Center across from the First Merit Plaza. This is Angelo Perrotta for NCTV45. Now, that was Faye. Now, you're probably wondering, geez, with so much going on, why did he air these videos? Well, the old, tired excuse that downtown is unsafe, there's nothing to do in Lawrence County, all bad things are happening. I wanted to prove a point on just how unfounded those things are. You've got a beautiful downtown, Lawrence County. It's called downtown Newcastle. Stop down and enjoy it. We'll be back with sports right after these messages.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors. It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere. 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Keep watching NCTV45 for Cooking the Castle. You're going to love it. Hey, and now it's time for sports. And speaking of sports, here's a little sports trivia for you. Who said, "Hey, wait a minute, I wrote that book"? Well, I'll tell you just after we talk about the Pirates. Give you a chance to think about that. St. Louis is in Pittsburgh for a 3-game set. You might recall that Monday, Pirates lost 3-1. They are 1.5 out of the wild card position and 6 back of Milwaukee. The Indians are at the White Sox, and they're 5.5 games back and 4.5 of the wild card. Now, let's take a look at that NCTV45 Major League Scoreboard for results. Now, hey, wait a minute, I wrote that book. If you're wondering who said that, it was the coach of the Oakland Raiders, Mr. Football John Madden. We'll try and give you one of those trivia quotes or questions every morning. And now it's time to stay tuned for these messages. Please support our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this. Quiet, relaxing tranquility. That's Bethy's Bakery and Eatery in Volant, Pennsylvania. But you may ask, is it a bakery or is it a restaurant? Bakery, restaurant. Well, they have cakes of every kind. And not only that, they have burgers also. and turnovers and salads and donuts and nachos and cupcakes and cream puffs, and just goes on and on. But let's not forget, home of the plate-sized cinnamon roll. Is it a bakery? Is it a restaurant? You decide. Bethy's in vote. McCree Sports, 835 on Raven Street, wants you to be on top of your game. Go to McCree Sports for all your sporting needs. You can call them at 724-654-6065. McCree Sports. They'll make you shine.
It's Little Johnny's Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
Hey, welcome back, and it's time for that Newcastle weather. Last night saw an overnight low of 65 with slightly scattered showers throughout the region. Today, we're going to climb to a high of 80 degrees with a 30% chance of rain. And tonight, it'll be partly cloudy with an overnight low of 54. Thursday, mostly sunny, 75. And Thursday night, cloudy, partly cloudy, and 55. Now, these last few days of August have been very enjoyable. The city starts school next week, right after Labor Day. So keep that in mind and be safe around those buses. And we'll be back with a wrap-up right after these messages.
It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Haney's Comfort Living Furniture, 32 North Beaver Street in Newcastle. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Haney's for that special look that'll leave your company in awe. It's Haney's in downtown Newcastle.
Make it Lanigan's Irish Pub, where you'll be amazed with the weekly specials. Pub grub, salads, burgers, sandwiches, Irish specialties, and desserts. Lanigan's has a full bar featuring domestic, craft, and Irish draft beer. You can also book a party at Lanigan's at 126 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. As they say at Lanigan's Irish Pub, the best Irish food since Ireland. Call 724-657-3444.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
This is NCTV45. You can watch us anytime on your time.
That's going to do it for us here at NCTV45. Hope you're having a great Wednesday, August 27th. Once again, I got to give a shout out to my older sister, Rosemarie Perrotta, who has a birthday today. So if you see Rosemarie around, tell her happy birthday. And if you know somebody that has a birthday, send it in to nctv45@gmail.com and we'll try and get their birthday. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you now.